now with Jessica Viator, and she's joining us to talk about the Summer of Love campaign over at the Manna House. Jessica, welcome to the show.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having us once again. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Things have been very, very busy at the Manna House. Last month, the month of June, we served approximately 57,000 meals year to date.
Wow.
And so typically in the summertime, we see more people that are coming for a meal that are suffering from food insecurity, but particularly children. We see so many more children. On average, we feed about 4,000 during the summer months.
Okay.
And so what we're asking the community to help us with is to help us just feed one person. It costs $3 to feed one person. And you know, small acts of kindness can create waves of compassion. So if we can all band together and care for those who need to be cared for, we can do some really great things right here in our community.
Absolutely. And you've mentioned that number 57,000 year to date. How does that number usually fluctuate? Is that pretty average or?
Actually, last year we served 110,308 meals. So you can see we're on track to do more than what we did last year. So it's more people are suffering from food insecurity. And so it just, if we all work together, we can help care for those who need to be cared for.
Yes, ma'am. And the Summer of Love campaign, kind of talk about that.
Well, the Summer of Love campaign just encourages everyone in the community to commit to feeding one person. And like I said, it costs only $3. And so if we all band together and care for one person that is in need, we can really help change that person's life. And you know, it's more than just feeding them. It's about giving them hope.
Right.
They're no different from you and I. They just have different life circumstances. And we love each and every patron that comes to our doors. In addition to that, you know, in 2021, we launched our expanded meals program. So we identified there was a segment of the population that were suffering but didn't have transportation to our Lee Street location.
Wow.
So we have 4 distribution points across the city and 1 in Pineville in the Wardville community. Christian Love Baptist Church, New Birth Fellowship Church, and St. Juliana Catholic Church.
Awesome partnerships there. And we were kind of talking before we came back from break about a position that's open.
We have a wonderful opportunity. Anybody who's currently in the restaurant business, who is ServSafe certified, has 2 years of experience, or maybe they just want to slow down from the restaurant business. We have an open position for a cook, and because it's a key essential position, we offer benefits, and we also have a retirement plan. So I'd encourage anyone who's in the restaurant business looking to slow down to give me a call. We'd love to talk to you. We currently have Jimmy Johnson, who's been with us for several years, who's doing an amazing job. And so Jimmy and I would love to entertain a new person coming to the Manna House to cook.
Awesome. And you're serving a great purpose.
Yes.
Kind of talk about like when you guys open up for the day and how long you serve and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we open up at 11:30 and we serve till 1:15. 365 days a year, we never close. There's only 5 staff members, so that should tell you that our volunteers are very important to us, and we have an amazing group of volunteers. We've been celebrating them all year long on our Facebook page because we couldn't do it without them. This community has been wonderful. You know, May 1st, 1990, we celebrated our 35 years of serving the community, and lots of people in the community responded to our 35 for 35 challenge, where people were donating $35 to help us, and that's how we operate. Local contributions and some grant writing. We get no state or government funding, so it's all done by local contributions, and for that we're grateful to this community.
Right, and it's only $3, right?
$3.
Yeah, I think I was just thinking about everything in a day's time that I spend $3 on, but we got to wrap. So
That's right.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
You bet. And